Today, God commands us to acknowledge our rights. As a beloved child of my kingdom, everything around you yearns and implores you to stand erect and embody the son you truly are. This is your right and honor, and no one will revoke it. Is it impossible for you to maintain friendships with your offspring due to the circumstances of your birth? Will your social class or the pigment of your skin prevent you from fulfilling my request? The Father instructs you to persist. Be aware that I have configured the entire Earth and the fundamental particles in its vicinity in a quantum state to operate according to my plan. This grants you special access to my dominion and divine favor, which were granted to you through the sacrifice at Calvary. God inquires, are you experiencing a storm? Your words, which are infused with faith, can quiet the weather. Is the fruit on your fig tree currently out of season? You should reprimand the tree that is causing you inconvenience and instruct it to cease obstructing the critical aspects of your life that I have granted you authority over. Are the deceased draped in funerary attire? Inform them to remove the stone of unreasonable demands and immediately revive the deceased. Please do not allow it to be said that you lived even marginally below the rights you were granted as a result of Calvary's sacrifice 2,000 years ago, when you reflect on your life. I am with you and am striving to ensure that your life aligns with the principle of, as in heaven, so on earth, and I will refrain from giving up. My beloved, you will not be denied in any capacity. Today, God instructs you to anticipate unexpected changes in your life. Frequently, events do not unfold as anticipated. In reality, the circumstances that you encounter rarely unfold in the manner that you anticipate. Consequently, you must remain adaptable and prepared to modify your initial plans and actions. Inflexibility is equivalent to rigidity. It is a form of manipulation and magic to attempt to alter circumstances when the outcome is not in your favor. Attempt to maintain a sense of tranquility and pay attention to your inner voice, even when individuals and circumstances are conspiring against you. Have you reconsidered your decision? I remain steadfast in my convictions. Did you commence your journey in the Spirit? Will you now continue in the flesh? God informs us that He is not enamored with or dedicated to a plan. I am profoundly in love with you. I have a deep affection for you. As circumstances evolve, so do individuals. My intentions for you are contingent upon the extent to which the individuals in your vicinity exercise their autonomy, as they frequently disregard my directives. This is the reason why I do not write in stone, rather, I write in sand. Do not become overly rigid when you are adamant about the way things should be. Do not attempt to ascertain the meaning of my words, as you will never possess all the information you believe you possess regarding my subsequent actions, regardless of how explicit my assurance is. Numerous individuals are unwilling to capitalize on this opportunity for personal development. However, if you remain faithful to me, even in the face of adversity and transformation, I will provide you with experiences that surpass your wildest imagination and guide you to unprecedented success. Disagreements are solely the result of pride, according to divine knowledge. Avoid allowing disagreements or other distractions to divert your attention from the harvest. I did not contact you to engage in a debate with your fellow Christians. I did not contact you to engage in an argument or confrontation with an individual who may not share your perspective. Your narrative should not be undermined by the intensity of your character or perspective. Refrain from responding when your requirements are not considered or when you are being questioned. I did not contact you to argue my case or to compel others to adopt my perspective. Keep in mind that demonstrating kindness can reduce the level of anger in others. You are not merely a surface for others to walk on. However, I would like to reiterate that you should not allow wrath or irritation to prevent you from fulfilling the purpose I have given you through your life. You are on the brink of being transferred. Not only should you consider the tasks that must be completed, but you should also consider the method by which they will be completed. You are not required to devise alternative methods to facilitate my transfer to you. It is important to bear in mind that the knowledge presented above is typically accessible, delicate, and tranquil. It is the responsibility of others to address the issue when individuals express their opinions without considering the potential consequences. I reached out to you. I have engaged you to perform a task. Assignments are modified immediately upon receipt. Staying in the background for an extended period could have irreparable consequences for the relationships I have assisted you in establishing. Therefore, you must refrain from doing so. Pay close attention to the bleached fields in front of you, heed my words, and respond as I instruct. Before the video continues, please like it and share it with your family. Because my channel is getting low, please share this video, like the video, and donate some dollars as super thanks. Nowadays, God declares, I am your truth, your way, and your being. There is no religious method that can alter or transform your existence. The principle of my identity is the principle that distinguishes things for you. Everything else is religious legalism, except that. By prioritizing my presence in your life, you will become more akin to me and will experience the advantages of the kingdom. This yoke is effortless to operate and does not impose an excessive amount of strain on the user. There was no one else present when I died on the cross to atone for your crimes. I was the sole individual who endured the penalty, therefore, you may anticipate that from this point forward. Not at all in Maine. Do not engage in any religious practices that are solely performed to satisfy others. You will never be able to obtain what I have generously provided to you. I have an impact on your life as a result of my identity and the actions I took for you 2,000 years ago. My inner essence manifests in your life as gifts, benefits, and breakthroughs, allowing you to receive all the advantages of the cross. There is no alternative path, truth, or method. Savor the independence and liberty you have today. I am present. I have a task to complete. Establish trust, and subsequently align your life with that trust, and you will be liberated. Today, God has declared that He is in search of a location and a group of individuals to demonstrate the lessons He is imparting to the world. Is it possible for you to consider becoming a candidate for me? Are you participating or not? My dominion on earth is about to experience a wave of knowledge that will fundamentally alter the perceptions of what it means to live there. Are you easily accessible? When the night of inactivity concludes and a new day of purpose and service is imminent, this is the appropriate inquiry to pose. God implores you to serve as a conduit for His Majesty to reach others. It is in vain to refer to you as a bearer of the forthcoming grandeur. It will be felt throughout the land, unless you are prepared to abandon your old habits and alter your way of thinking and plans to align with the new initiatives I am undertaking on earth. Does the Father inquire, are you prepared? I dedicate my entire being to each endeavor. I am an absolute deity, and I will not tolerate anything less than complete adherence to my plans on earth before their public disclosure. Are you prepared to invest in the plan despite your lack of comprehension? I am not merely interested in your concurrence with my life plan. I am asking for your dedication to me, as I was the first to devise the plan. Is it advisable to have faith in me? Do you have confidence in my ability to lead you to the wealth, influence, and significance that I have in store for you? First, let us eliminate any preconceived notions you may have regarding my accomplishments, as there is a great deal more to demonstrate than what you have viewed. I aspire to see you progress, so please make up your mind and join us as the train departs the station. According to God, to uncover my secrets, one must enter the secret realm. The portion of the narrative that commences with fanfare and trumpets is merely a fraction of the entire narrative. The rules that regulate the universe are concealed in the most profound regions of my spirit, which are generally avoided by the majority of individuals, and where only a small number of those who do venture there opt to remain. I will reveal to you the things that belong to me in the concealed realm, God declares. Afterward, you will be able to anticipate the future with the knowledge of all that is occurring. God declares, I am speaking, ensure that you are attentive. The enemy will be unable to surprise you, as I have informed you of the imminent dangers and provided you with the necessary information to circumvent all of his traps before they are set. God declares that the servants of darkness are bewildered and incapable of hearing or seeing. The concealed place is where wizards and sorcerers go in search of methods to commit evil. However, I assure you that the kingdom of light is expelling those who propagate falsehoods through their malicious discourse, and you will be able to witness and hear it. It will be as if you are hearing me again when a man recounts what I did, as I informed you of the events that would occur amid the night, so that you could be pleased that I did not neglect you. God states, I desire to include you in my counsel because I love and desire you. This will enable you to learn and progress in obtaining the things you were previously unable to obtain. Before the video continues, please comment, Amen, and please help me by giving me super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. According to divine knowledge, the present stage of development will result in future pleasure. A lack of growth is indicated by a serious countenance and a furrowed brow. The sole wrinkles on your face that I desire to observe are the laugh lines, which demonstrate an infinite amount of beauty and joy. They were mistaken when they asserted that contentment necessitates refraining from maturing. God implores you to mature before you reach old age. I would like you to initiate that process immediately. Apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers were among the gifts I bestowed upon the universe. They are not merely spiritual guardians, they are intended to assist you in becoming wholly resembling Christ in a single day. Follow the growth measures that I am requesting that you take. When you were saved, I registered you for this. Commit to never allowing an uncaring supervisor to comfort you with meaningless messages that are akin to placing a pacifier in a baby's mouth. Locate leaders who will acknowledge, collaborate with, and accommodate your maturation process, ensuring that there is sufficient space for you when you arrive. I will connect you with leaders who will embrace and commemorate your gifts and vocation, rather than disregarding you or disparaging you. You have everything in order. You are prepared for each day, even if it necessitates making errors. Occasionally, Significant errors must occur with my selected method for you to acquire the necessary skills to execute it correctly. These are the individuals I am preparing to serve as leaders among you. The spiritual daycares are being closed, and the training council is convening to assist you in fulfilling your destiny. I think that the moment you are seeking, which will have a profound impact on everything, has already occurred. Maintain your current course of action and resist the urge to abandon it. No modifications are necessary. Perform commendable actions without becoming weary of them. Refrain from losing your temper or departing. Presently, you are situated in the vicinity of my workplace. I am reserving a spot in the queue for your favor. I am bestowing a unique blessing upon the body of Christ in recognition of the individual I have selected to commemorate. Are you prepared to go with the Lamb wherever he travels? Ultimately, you will be accorded a unique position in the decisions that are made in paradise. Please refrain from being intimidated by individuals who are experiencing difficulties. I shall assist you in inching closer to the link that permits you to share. It is not a matter of selecting a string or button. It is a matter of adhering to my instructions and performing the tasks I direct you to perform. Please bear in mind that I did not contact you to accomplish a specific task. Please demonstrate loyalty in response to my call. Allow me to achieve. I will excel in this endeavor. Are you prepared for a transformation that will result in success? Are you prepared for an increasing amount of abundance? Therefore, adhere to the responsibilities that were assigned to you. Maintain the standard and degree of complexity in your relationship that I have established for you. That is the location of the unexpected profundity and fluidity of beauty. Are you prepared? Regardless of your readiness, I approach you with my attractiveness. Today, God declares, the sole constant in your life should be your adherence to my will. My loyalty remains constant, even though circumstances and relationships transform. Build your foundation on me and cling to all other things by a thread. Assignments commence and conclude. Opportunities will arise, followed by a decrease in their frequency. Things that you believed would endure indefinitely will begin to dissipate, prompting you to reconsider your prior decisions. Do not be alarmed. The source of your safety is me, not external factors such as nature or other individuals. Reject the erroneous sense of security that arises from fear and a reluctance to adapt. You are only obligated to adore other individuals. Expect nothing from others. Concentrate solely on me and the effects I am causing in your life. I serve as the foundation of your existence. There is uncertainty in the remainder of the world. I have the primary right to decline any decision you make or the course you choose in life, as you were purchased with money. Please consult with me before making your subsequent commitment. Be prepared to receive a negative response when you request permission to do something, and be receptive to a positive response when you would prefer to hear it. Those who are unfamiliar with me will observe my greatness as a result of your obedience to me during those periods. According to God, individuals who recognize that their authority originates from Him will refrain from reacting to situations that provoke anger. The extent of your influence is contingent upon your ability to manage offense. David, my assistant, did not become enraged when Shimei hurled stones at him. Rather than allowing others to safeguard him, he instead sought justice from me. According to God, I am your vindication. No matter how diligently a man endeavors to safeguard you, nothing will improve. When I provide you with clarity and encouragement, the critics will cease to speak. Do not be apprehensive about the actions of others. Do not dwell excessively on how others intend to complicate your existence. No amount of force can revoke the good fortune I bestow upon you. I am with you, and I will never abandon you, declares God. The power of a prophet, priest, and king is at work in your life to ensure that I fulfill every commitment I have made. Your family will acknowledge and comply with your commands, as they will comprehend that my power is guiding you toward the life you were promised. Certain individuals achieve success through methods that are ultimately unsustainable. However, if you allow me to raise you, you will be certain to progress, and no one will be able to revoke my favor in your life. Demonstrate fortitude. Demonstrate confidence. Remain steadfast in the knowledge that I am present to provide support, confirm, and legitimize you as the instrument I have selected for my next position. Today, God desires for you to develop your faith. You have confidence in my abilities. I am prepared to do so. Mountains and water are in motion when I exhale. This is an undeniable fact, and you are already aware of its validity. Moving forward. Not only do I believe that I am capable of doing it, but I also believe that I will. Presently, my hand is employed on your behalf. I will restore your vitality. I will arrange for delivery on your behalf. I will advocate on your behalf. God informs you that the moment is now and that assistance is not only on the horizon, but has already arrived in your life. I am pleased to provide you with a comprehensive response to your profound sorrow. I am not withholding any information. I do not intend to decline or discourage you. You will be rescued today. Clear it up. There will be no further delays or denials. Their rejection is rendered irrelevant after my affirmative response. I am more confident in my endorsement than in any denial that has been issued by another individual. Are you prepared? You can anticipate that my goodness will manifest in your existence. You can anticipate receiving my compassion, which will facilitate your progress and development. Do not be deceived by the circumstances of the past. The actions I take in the present are not determined by the events of the past. Don't hesitate to capitalize on the opportunity one am offering you. You will not be disappointed. God informs them, the Spirit will begin to influence the money you retain for yourself when you donate to my apostles. I would like to reiterate this. The Spirit influences your finances when you collaborate with me to advance my mission on earth. When you relinquish an item to me, the resources you possess will expand to satisfy your requirements and surpass them. Overcome the discomfort of perpetually lacking sufficient resources. I have a place for you here with me, where all of your needs are met and all of your proper, kingdom-inspired hopes are readily realized. Depart from the tallying houses of individuals whose servitude will ultimately result in poverty. My accounts provide access to an infinite amount of wealth. Do not place your trust in finite resources, rather, direct your compassion toward the eternal truths of my domain. It will then be possible for you to comprehend the economics of my world and be liberated from the constraints of human economics. The Lord declares, "This is your inheritance. As you distribute your assets, I will grant you advantages that surpass your most ambitious aspirations, satisfying every fundamental requirement of your existence." Please allow God's compassion to transform you today. Regret is the consequence of my generosity. Do not assume that my benevolence entitles you to continue living in the manner that I desire. I merely provide you with a temporary space to express that I will never select anything other than good luck and benefit for you. You will not be required to endure any additional hardships if you respond positively to my request to cease engaging in actions that are unjust and begin obeying me as sons. I will refer to you as my beloved today. You are the individual I refer to as my chosen. I will never abandon you or forget about you. Even if you are experiencing the depths of anguish, I will remain by your side. God declares, "I have granted you a blessed place. However, you must disentangle yourself to be with me." To commune with God, one must relinquish the trivial desires of the body and the indulgences of the world. I am a deity who summons you to disperse, and today I advise you to avoid unfamiliar destinations in favor of those that are more familiar. Others may commit harmful acts, however, you are obligated to refrain from doing so, as I have summoned you to pursue more significant objectives. My beloved, choose the upper path and witness the abundance of my benevolence that I have bestowed upon you. God states today, "You are not a vessel of sin, you are a vessel of God." As a result of my actions, you have become a divine being. You are mine. The cross is the sole means of protecting you from all potential negative consequences, as you are a member of the heavenly family. In Christ, you are a new person, as God commands. Accept this. You belong to an entirely distinct species. The elderly individual has shrunk in size. Someone new has arrived. You are no longer consumed by sin. You are entitled to a life of righteousness. The sacrifice made at Calvary 2,000 years ago has made it simpler for you to access something holy, and heaven is now yours. Acknowledge this as the reality. My beloved, consider this to be your fundamental comprehension and mentality. According to the Bible, God instructs us to resist the inclination to commit immorality. You will not be under the control of sin. Your existence is cleansed of detrimental habits and addictions. You are unfamiliar with immoral behavior or sexual behavior. You have succeeded. You are not a loser. I have granted you power, control, and influence over the entirety of the universe. Therefore, you require no assistance from earth. You are not less significant because I paid to elevate your status. Immediately cease to regard yourself as a servant of iniquity. Stop indulging in the fleeting indulgences of sin that prevent you from attaining the ideals of integrity and righteousness in me. For the time being, I have released you. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing something super. Thanks. I don't have a house, and I have to make my new house. So please help us. We will be very grateful to you.